Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be ranking the rocks of Genshin Impact. Let's get into it. So first up we have the Rock. Commonly known for its many shapes and girth sizes, these majestic creatures can be found all across Teyvat, and depending on the situation, can even act as chairs. This rock is also known as the OG of the rocks, so although some may find it a little uninspired if you will, it is actually, in turn, the inspiration behind all other rocks. And due to its diversity and undiscriminatory attitude, it's tough to really rank, to be fair. But with all that in mind, we shall put it in the semi-adequate rock. I think that's a good spot to put the OG of the rocks. Next we have this shiny blue rock, whose name I shan't even try to pronounce. This rock is known for ascending some of the top tier women such as Beidou and Yanfei. So right off the bat, I gotta give it some points for good taste. Then, if we look closely at its stimulating blue color, which dazzles the eyes of the beholder, it's easy to see why this is such a rare and difficult stallion to pin down. That's not to mention its girth and rock-hard oval exterior. I think this goes without saying, but this is a peak rock. Now we have the White Iron Chunk, also known as the basic white girl rock. Almost as common as the Iron Chunk, this rock really likes to slide in to the Crystal Chunk's DMs from time to time, in hopes that some of the Crystal Chunk's enzymes shall rub off on it. But no matter how hard it tries, its subpar durability and flimsy demeanor will always be in the basic white girl rock territory. Up next, we got the big orange rock thing. Known for its age-halting powers, these tricky little boys will trap whoever is ensnared, and the victim shall be trapped in an external cycle of pain and misery. But they are quite attractive, yes. I also appreciate its wide range. This rock will literally suck anything that triggers the trapping mechanism. Aside from that, its looks, yeah, this rock is quite the stallion and the thickest rock we've gotten so far. With that in mind, this is a smexy looking rock. Up next, we got the orange rock that Zhongli smokes on Tuesdays, the Core Lapis. This rock, also known as the rich man's rock, often ridicules the iron chunks for their poor physique. The Core Lapis is honestly quite the bully, but he is durable and rock hard with a very unique, sophisticated design. Even though it is a bit of a bully, it is still a smexy looking rock. Up next, we got the basic Iron Chunk, the rock that even the basic white girl rock doesn't want to interact with. These bland creatures can be found literally anywhere. In your neighbor's spice garden, in the men's washroom at your workplace. It matters not where you are, this unhard, unpresentable Iron Chunk will always find you. And then you'll look at it and say, "That's a rock?" Next, we got the sadistic pink Shockey Rock, commonly known for its irritating shock that kills more people each year than sharks. Aside from that, it at least has the looks going for it. Yes, it is quite stunning to the eye. But me, personally, I'm a man who looks at the personality of the rock, and no amount of girth and sexy pink exterior. And, it's a semi-adequate rock. I will give it that, yes. Now, we have the shiny cute blue rock, also known as the why do they even exist in the game rock. So, despite its questionable existence, yes, the blue chunky rock is the only rock that the majestic crystal chunks will ever really associate with, which is an achievement in and of itself. Aside from that, it's attractive, it's rock hard. With that in mind, it is a smexy looking rock. Next, we have the legend, the Crystal Chunk. And yes, this is an easy, peak, nutworthy rock. People tell legends of the Crystal Chunks and how it even blinds some of the people who look at it. Its sky blue exterior, its rock hard form, its girthy physique, Yeah, I think that's enough said. Next, we have the luckily not homicidal, small, Pink Boy rocks. Now these are the Inazuma equivalent of the Why Do They Exist blue rocks. But these boys are kinda cuter, and they like to stay solitary for most of the time. Yes, although they are quite small, they have a lot of heart and soul, and are indeed a smexy looking rock. Now we have the stone pillar thing. That's not really a rock. Why did I add this? I mean, I kind of made this list when I was under the influence. But yeah, it's a rock that's a little too deformed, and I'm sure it has at least some hardness going. But yeah, that's not really a rock. Next, we have the Chlamydia Rock, known for its ability to transfer STDs to those that touch or walk in his purple-like fluids. Although it is harmful, yes, it's still, honestly, pretty generic outside of its, you know, everything. I'll put it in basic white girl rock, yes. Its ability to transfer STDs is second to none. Following the Chlamydia Rock, we got the Red Rock, known for being native to the majestic Dragon Spine Mountains. Yeah. If you guys like quiet girls, this is your kind of rock. It's not only nutworthily beautiful, it has a kudere personality that appeals to a large percentage of the rock demographic. I think honestly it goes without saying, but this is a peak rock. Up next, we have the Tree Tanglin Rock, which apparently is so stimulating that the trees couldn't resist the girthy hard rock, which is honestly quite wholesome. Actually, I don't want to get in the way of the two lovers in this situation, but the rock is quite thick and could possibly kill someone if it hits them at, let's say, Mach 10, but overall, I'll put it in a semi-adequate looking rock. Yeah. Ew. Okay, next we got this harlequin over here. The please daddy hit me with some grass rock. Like seriously, it just stares at you, taunting you, urging you to plow. But yeah, this is definitely a one night stand kind of rock. I'd highly recommend getting whatever's inside of it and then just running as fast as you can. A simple, basic white girl rock. Next we have the orange equivalent, although, I kind of like the color of the orange more, and if you just look closely at it, you can tell it's a swell and kind by nature rock. You know what? I'm just gonna put this rock one tier above the please plow me grass rock, because this rock is just more wholesome, and he does look very durable, yes. Now we have the Lumen Stone Ore, which I guess I'm classifying it as a rock, but this is the only rock capable of fighting off the Chlamydia rocks. Now, you might think this rock looks a little familiar to the god itself, the Crystal Chunk. And that's because they're actually blood brothers. And unfortunately, the Lumenstone Ore sacrificed everything so that his brother could be happy. Meanwhile, it's fighting off Chlamydia in the chasm. Honestly, it has my utmost respect and deserves to be counted as a peak rock. Next, we have the Crystal Marrow, also known as the rock found on dead dinosaur skeletons. It is honestly a very unique and stimulating rock. These rocks do actually date back to the dinosaur age, yes, so they could be considered to be the vets in the rock community. And even the rock itself actually considers the Crystal Marrow to be a friend, which is honestly quite wholesome actually. With that in mind, I will say it is a smexy looking rock. Alright, now we have the Star Silver Rock. Now, despite having a cool name, I'm sure you can tell just by looking at it that this is a basic white girl rock. It actually often gets into turf wars in Dragonspine with the Red Rocks, and as a proud member of the Red Rock fan club, yeah, no thanks. Your girth and hardness shan't sway me. Thank you very much. Lastly, the Enhancement Ore. It's not actually a rock. No, rocks are natural creatures that belong in the wild, not to be made on some blacksmith bench. It brings dishonor to the name of rock, but I will say it has a nice color, but this is not a rock. Thanks for rocking out with me, guys. I know the video had a rocky start, but I do hope you rock with it. And let me know which Rocks fan club are you a part of. With that in mind,
Thanks for watching. Please sub. Bye.